Hello, Leo. Welcome in, guys. This is your July overview. We're going to take a look and see what's going on for you. It's a general reading, so only take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else. Roles can be reversed. Um, hmm. We're going to go into what you need to know right now. I really feel like July might be a good month for y'all. I'm scared to say it because things have just, the year has gone by so quickly. Jupiter is in Leo, though, at the end of this month, if you're watching this on June the 24th, as I put this out, it goes into Leo June 30th. So it should be some expansion for Leo. Hmm. I see you guys in July wanting to get out of your comfort zone and what you're normally accustomed to, but I also feel like you're not really sure of how to go about doing so. Um, you have the Eight of Cups here. It's like you're trying to walk away from things that you feel like haven't been really beneficial to you and just get out of first of all, for the ones who have been in isolation, you're getting out into the world again. Um, for others of you, this could be like you're trying to no longer just, and I got 444 on the clock right now. You're no longer trying to just kind of be on your own. Like you're now wanting to find like some sort of community or having some sort of type of community. But I also feel like there's a sense of like I'm not really sure of how to go about doing that. So but you'll feel the urge to kind of like walk away from things walking away from things that no longer serve you, walking away from people that no longer are fitting into what you are wanting to have happen in your life moving forward. I think you're getting closer to Leo season, so that is going to also kind of show up in the read as well. But I do feel like you are going to try to kind of get out and about. Now, the next thing, you have the Queen of Pentacles here, followed by the six. I'm sorry, not the six. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Um, when it comes to, I feel like this is financially. I feel like financially, you're really going to start to see things manifest that you were wanting, especially financial freedom and financial security and feeling just at ease. And I don't think it's like from something new that you're doing. I feel like this is something that you're already doing, and you're just now finally seeing the fruits of your labor. That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. Yeah, because look, you got Eight of Swords here in the reverse. This is reflecting just feeling that level of freedom, financially, especially when it comes to your career and what you've been trying to build in your pockets. Okay, give me more for Leo, please. Give me more for Leo. You have the Queen of Cups here. You also have the Nine of Swords. Why the Nine of Swords? Something's stressing you out. Why the Nine of Swords? The Emperor in the reverse. Okay. If this isn't you, this is somebody else. I feel like feelings. Feelings are stressing you out, Lord. You got the Queen of Cups here. And if it's not you, like I said, it's somebody else, and this is their feelings in relation to you. So just take it as it resonates. But I'm going to say it from your point of view, from like if it was from you. Okay. It's like there's something here that you're trying to contain, but I feel like there's a lot of emotion relating to whatever this is that you're trying to like really like contain it and not let it burst out of you. Why? Why is that? Why? Nine of Wands in the reverse. Nine of Pentacles. This feels like you're starting to, ooh, because you're okay. So y'all remember the ones that y'all remember, the ones that are my OGs that y'all watch me. Remember, I've been saying, Leo. I've been saying something about y'all have an ice box. It's always that Omarion song. I think you're thawing out, but I feel like you're completely thawing out. Um, there's something that it's like it's both healing, and I feel like also kind of scary that you're about to encounter when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to being single, for some of you, or your independence, and being vulnerable. I think you gotta. I feel like this has something to do with a love interest. I feel like this has something to do with a love interest. I'm gonna check really, really quick before we go on to the next category. Give me just 1 second. What does this have something to do with? Or what is it? Yeah, what does this have to do with? Six of Swords in the reverse, Nine of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Cups in the reverse, Six of Wands. This feels like you're gaining some attention. You're getting some attention. It feels like somebody like kind of adores you. They just adore you. And what I feel like is it's doing is it is bringing up old wounds. I feel like it's triggering something in you. But I also feel like it's because I do. I feel like it's something that's triggering to you. But I also feel like it's bringing awareness to be able to get very clear with what it is so you can wipe it out. Because, yeah, I feel like you feel seen, but also this feeling of like it feels uncomfortable because this person is seeing you, like they're really seeing you, whoever this is that's in your energy. And this might feel a little bit uncomfortable. It gives me an energy of like being scared and excited at the same time. And and vulnerable. And so you try to like shield it or cover it up. You're If and when this happens, come back to these comments. Tell me exactly what is going on for you. I can explain the feeling. I just think it's going to trigger some things that you possibly need to heal, but not in a bad way. It allows you to be able to be over and done with. Remember, Chiron is in Taurus, and so it can trigger some things. Some of you might have natal Chiron in Taurus. So if so, you're definitely being affected. All right, let's go on to your career. Spent a little too much time in that section, but let's see. Okay. For some of you, the feeling of like you're unfulfilled, I think it comes in ebbs and flows, honestly. Well, in July, I think it comes back. I think the feeling of like, I feel like the feeling of like I'm not really happy with what I'm doing, or I'm not very happy with what's going on here, comes back. I see like some stress around that as well. Mm. And what you may end up doing is kind of putting yourself out in the cold when it comes to your whatever job that you're doing. It feels like this is like a circumstance. It's not like completely, not like to the points where you're like, you know what, I'm going to quit. Although some of you might. But it feels more so like there's a situation that pops back up and you're like, you know what, this time around, I am going to leave myself out of this. I'm not going to be a part of this. Because you just don't want, I think you've had enough. So I see you, as much as you do care, you're disconnecting your emotion from it because I honestly feel like it will piss you off. I don't know. It's something very circumstantial that's going on at work. I'm going to ask really quick, what's the outcome of that situation for Leo? Okay, I'm not terribly mad at this because whatever this situation is, I actually think you taking yourself out of it brings the awareness to the powers that be or whoever it is that you're dealing with, that it makes it very clear of what the issue is, and then from there they're able to find a resolution to eliminate whatever the challenges are. So I don't think you're wrong in separating yourself from the situation. Overall, career for Leo in July. Overall, Six of Wands in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. What the fuck is this? It wants to talk about that shit. It wants to talk about you just ignore, like, it's, I'm not going to say that you're ignoring it, but I'm trying, it's almost like you're not giving any value to whatever this thing is because it's returning. It's like something that the return is good, even if you don't see it initially, whatever this issue is, because it's like it finally gets nipped in the butt and it gets fixed because overall you have healing energy here. You have healing energy, something that maybe others were possibly ignoring, because now it's coming up to the surface. It finally gets taken care of the way that it needs to be taken care of. But I feel like honestly you had to take your hands off of it, maybe so they could see clearly, because you might have actually been prolonging this by fixing it, by being the fixer. This very specific situation at work. Okay. Anything else? Because I feel like that was so specific. What's going on with Leo? Four of Pentacles in reverse. Temperance in reverse. King of Pentacles. What is that? Cups in reverse. Full card. It's only talking about this. So I feel like whatever this is, you are taking a risk. You're taking a I feel like it's a calculated risk though, of walking away and detaching yourself and letting go of things that are pissing you off at work. Literally, I'll show you. So like I said, taking a leap of faith towards something that you wouldn't normally do. Normally you wouldn't just leave this to the side. You would handle it, because that's what you do. But I feel like because whatever this is pissing you off, you're like, I am taking my hands off of it and I am letting this go. And because you do that, things actually stabilize. And not saying that you are at fault, but like I said, the people that are needing to see whatever this is to fix the problem, they're able to see it, and then they're able to take action. I will say this, side note, there are some of you who may end up leaving your position, like making a decision to no longer be where you are and deciding to walk away, opening yourself up for new opportunities. And I feel like you get one very quickly too. I don't think that this takes time at all. Because look, bottom of the deck is the Ace of Swords. That's the sword of victory. So for a lot of you, you might be walking away. You know, for others of you that are not, there's a little bit of a problem. It's not necessarily your problem. You're more so of like the outsider. You're on the outside looking in and watching other people scramble, while you're like, I told you so. That's kind of the vibe that it gives. It's like, I told you so. All right. Current situation. Damn, Leo's read is so specific today. I feel like I'm reading for one person. And if it's not resonating, I'm sorry. Oh, because this feels so specific. All right. Your current situation. I spent so much time on those first two. What's your person thinking and feeling in the month of July? What is Leo's person thinking and feeling in the month of July? They feel not, I mean, it feels good. Well, I say that prematurely, but it's like, they feel included into your life. They feel included. I don't think they're stressed about much of anything when it comes to the two of you. Yeah, they're happy. Okay, so I was right. They're happy. You could also be dealing with a Leo too, another Leo, or somebody who has Leo placements. But happiness, fun. Give me more. Page of Cups, childlike. This feels like the innocence is, you're having fun with this person. There's innocence that's there. There's flirting, you know, there's even if you've been with this person for a while, like this person's like they feel flirtatious. It feels like, I don't know, like waking up to each other again, creating that spark again. That's what this part. Yeah, they sticking by your side. I heard he's my man and I'm gonna stay by his side. All right, how do you feel, Leo, about your person? How do you? Oh, shit. Okay, so yeah, you feel like it's like new life is being brought back into this connection for the two of you, and it feels bigger and better. It feels good. And for some of you, it's like no longer wasting your time on like whoever this is. It may be like maybe you, and I'm not saying that you're doing it, but I'm saying whoever. The inconsistency has come to an end, and I feel like it's like new life and really valuing the connection is what you're feeling like. Give me more. You may feel more valued. Queen of Wands. There's that chemistry, that excitement. Like I really honestly feel like you guys are like uh-oh. I am. Shoot, hold on. So sorry. It looked like we were having some technical difficulties. Hopefully this did not freeze while I was talking, but as I was stating, it looks like you guys are doing pretty good. Like I'm not really seeing either one of you feeling lack in any way, but let's just see. What can Leo anticipate with this person in the month of July? And I'm gonna get to the singles too, so just y'all wait. No issues, no challenges. Five of Wands in the reverse. Let me see. Tower. Four of Wands? What? Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like this is like a shock. Okay, I will say this. For some of y'all who are not official with this person, y'all might get to, like, this feels like official. This feels like longevity. For others of you, shit, this is even giving proposal. Y'all getting proposed to? Maybe not in July. I don't know. But it's giving like life partner. I always feel so strange when I give good readings. Good readings on love. I'm not even going to hold you. I do. But this is what I got. You guys know I don't blow smoke up ass. So let's go on to singles. I mean, also, Jupiter in Leo is doing its thing. So some of y'all's relationships may be expanding, you know, out of nowhere. So let's see. All right. Single. Is anyone coming towards my single Leos? Anyone coming towards my single Leos? All right. Single Leos. Death card. Hanged Man. Magician. God damn. The Moon in the reverse. Okay, so yes, there's somebody here that is. Why are you getting all major arcana? Oh my. Okay, gotta show y'all this shit. This has to be like some Jupiter and Leo stuff because this is crazy. And now like my head is tingling, which is so weird. But anyway, so some things that are happening for you that's changing is going to be currently what you are feeling like. So for the ones that feel like, okay, ain't nobody came through, or my single life hasn't changed, you're in for I'm not going to say a rude awakening. You're in for an awakening for sure because you have the death to the hanged man. There's going to be some changes in relation to things just kind of sitting in limbo for you. Like that is completely shifting. Okay, you have a transformation in your singlehood. We have magician. So there's someone here that feels very empowered to come towards you and to reveal to you how they are feeling about you. So this is like keeping a secret, holding it in, and boom, I'm about to let Leo know exactly how I feel. And they want to progress things. They want to move things forward. They want something. Like there's somebody here that is very interested in you. You got all major arcana. This is not an if it's going to happen. This is a when it happens. Let me give you the zodiac signs real quick. And I forgot to give on the other one. I apologize. But you have Gemini, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer again. All right. What's the intention real quick here? What's the intention? World card. You have all major arcana. This is crazy. This is to experience something completely different. This is somebody completely different. Like an experience that you've never had before. New chapter energy. Do you notice they're all yellow? That's positive. Yellow on the cards are positive because the colors mean something. This is trippy. Okay. I just want to ask really quick, how's Leo going to feel about this person that walks into their life? How's Leo going to feel about this person? Ten of Cups in reverse. Oh my God. Don't start with me. Page of Swords in reverse. I shouldn't have even asked. Eight of Swords. Why? Why do I feel like okay. Hold on. Eight of Swords. Why? Because this almost feels like you're ignoring it. You're ignoring their advances. Like you're ignoring it. But Eight of Swords is self-sabotage to me. They're still coming towards you anyway. There's emotions that are here. They're still coming towards you. Over time, you'll soften. I feel like this is hurt. I feel like this is it's like you are ignoring it because you're not really sure if you really want to go that direction. And with that Eight of Swords, it's like you're overthinking it, almost to the point where you're overanalyzing it, can possibly self-sabotage, because this person is very outwardly, this is what I want. I feel like this person is very sure. And I don't want to say you're the problem, Leo. But kinda. But you have the Nine of Wands here in the reverse. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like over time, those walls will start to come down because you will start to see the potential between the two of you and what that opportunity would be if you were to be able to advance. So, that is crazy. I love that. Okay, let's go on to all signs, their sign. All signs, their sign. I really hope that this didn't freeze up. I saw that it was messing up, and hopefully this isn't. I'm gonna go straight through and let. I just hope it didn't mess up. If you're dealing with an Aries, okay, there's some healing with some sort of wound that they have. Closure on that, some sort of wound that they have. If you're dealing with a Taurus, I feel like they're confused about what they're wanting. So it's like they're kind of coming across as being very nonchalant or kind of like they don't have a care in the world, but I feel like they're not really sure what they want with you. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini feels like you guys are connected. They're returning to you. So or they're sticking with you. Just take it as it resonates for you, but they're there. If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer is very slow to open up. So it's going to almost feel like they're emotionally unavailable because it's like they're not showing emotion. If you're dealing with another Leo, this Leo, I feel like they may be a little bit closed off at this time when it comes to like relationships and like commitment and things like that. I feel like this person, there's shifts that are happening. So don't think that they're going to stay in this. They're not. This is temporary. That death card is inevitable. It's saying there's real transformation in relation to how this person is viewing relationships. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo feels ignored by you. The Virgo is trying to get your attention but feels ignored. If you're dealing with a Libra, if you guys are not in communication, you will be soon. I see them reaching out to you. There may be something about taking a trip, road trip, possibly, or some sort of trip. If not, it's just wanting to move things forward. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, you've dealt with people like this before. You're repeating a cycle with that Scorpio, okay? And they're a little bit of an asshole. I feel like be careful with that, okay? If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, they just listen. You're going to be stuck if you continue dealing with the Sag, because the Sag, I feel like whatever it is, they're not wanting to budge on how they do things, even if it's not working, and you know that it's not working for you. So just keep that in mind. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, the Capricorn's here for a good time, not for a long time. I feel like if you deal with them, they're gonna step over your boundaries. They're gonna cross the line in some way. So like maybe, getting something and then dipping on out. If you're dealing with Aquarius, the Aquarius wants to save this. They're wanting to rekindle the chemistry, the passion. I feel like the Aquarius is coming towards you to stop you from, like, for some of y'all to stop you from leaving. If not, they're just wanting to make sure that they solidify this connection between the two of you. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, Pisces feels guilty about something and wants to make it right. They feel like they need to make it right. They need to close the distance and make it right. Okay, that is what I got for you, Leo. Thank you guys so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit the like and hype button. And until next time, you guys, take